Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has confirmed he will travel to Saudi Arabia on March the 10th for an important meeting with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. After his discussions with the Crown Prince, his team will continue diplomatic talks with American officials in Riyadh later this week. The announcement comes after the US President Donald Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff revealed that a meeting between the Ukrainians and American representatives is planned for next week in Saudi Arabia. This is what he said.
Well, President Zelensky sent a letter to the president. I think the president thought that it was a really good, positive first step. And from that, we're now in discussions to coordinate a meeting with the Ukrainians in Riyadh or even potentially Jeddah. So the city's moving around a little bit, but it will be Saudi Arabia. And I think the idea is to get down a framework for a peace agreement and an initial ceasefire as well.
We're now joined by our guest, John Rossomando, president of Viking Research Associates and a geopolitical analyst located in Washington. John, what can you tell me about this change of mind, seemingly possible change of mind by the Trump administration on Zelensky after this White House row?
Well, let's put it this way. Everything that Donald Trump does is about psychological gamesmanship, in terms of, the art of the deal. He's always looking to get the upper hand when it comes to getting the person or country or whichever to do what he wants. So, at the end, they always wanted to get, a client Zelensky. So it's not so much of a shift in what the Trump administration is saying or doing as a tactic. It's more like a chess player moving his pieces across the board.
John, since this row, we have seen the reverse in a pause in military aid, a pause in intelligence. Can we see this resuming possibly? And what can you tell us about these diplomatic talks in Saudi Arabia that are coming up later on this week?
Well, I can say one thing is that, it could end up resuming. I mean, this is all about, as General Keith Kellogg, who's President Trump's Ukraine envoy, said, it's all about getting the Ukrainians to notice what's going on and to pay attention instead of pursuing an agenda that's at odds with President Trump's agenda. I think that it's good that Zelensky will be going to Saudi Arabia, and maybe we can start having some discussions involving Zelensky and the Ukrainians in ending the conflict. But then again, you also had President Trump in the White House saying today that the Russians have their own issues that these things will force them to negotiate.
John Rossomando, thank you very much for your time.